All right, guys. So what I want to show you guys is exactly what you're going to be getting with these repair softwares that I am selling on the website. These are going to be ebooks. So this is one set here. This is going to be the big set. This set includes everything for the Cascadia, whatever engine's in it. So this DD15, this also covers the DD13, all the DDs, whatever one you got. And it also covers the Cummins ISX engines. That's ISX 12 through 15. Everything you can want. I have two different versions of this here. So this version here is going to be the big version. We're covering years from 2012 all the way up to 16 and 18. Actually 12 through 17. The 18 DDs are the same, but this covers like body stuff. So the body stuff is going to get you all the way up until 16, late 17. Obviously the bodies change, so then the body stuff is going to be a little different, but the engine, the belts, how to do the belts and water pumps and all that for the DDs and the Cummins, this will do it. This will definitely do it. So I'm just going to show you what you get. You're even going to get the code book that has all the codes and what they mean. I'm going to show you that one first. That one you'll be able to buy separate. That's this guy here. This is the Detroit Diesel SPN codes. It has EPA 13, 14, and EPA 10 and 7. So when you click on it, you're going to get all your SPN codes. You got SPN 15, the FMI 2, what it means, the PIDs if you have them. And it's right here. It tells you, I know it's a little far away for you guys, but it tells you engine throttle position, data erratic, and it goes all the way up. It covers every SPN engine code, after treatment code, everything. So you'll have that. This will be sold separate. This book will be available online for $19.99. You can download it. All of this will be on the dzbooks.me, dzbooks.me. And I'm going to show you what else you guys are going to get when you buy this. If you want the big bundle, it has the workshop manual. So let's go here and check that out. And this is the workshop manual. This is the official Freightliner workshop manual. It will have everything in here that you can think of, all the way down to what your bolt sizes are, the thread of different bolts, the bolts that they use on the truck if you have to replace bolts, the sizes, the grade 8 hex bolt, low profile bolts. It tells you which ones are what, where they're used. This is the dealer extensive information. I'm gonna go down to some more repair stuff so you can see some pictures here. You know, this is, they're doing a drive shaft here. They're showing you how to do the joint U joints. And look, there's the rear diff and the differential and how it connects. Tells you how to remove. I'm just browsing through this because we got a lot to cover. Just want you guys to see what you are getting when you download these books. And this bundle is going to have everything in it. I'm going to have all the engines for the Cascadia and everything. But yeah, but you get the idea here. So this is just one of the repair manuals, right? There's more. And I mean, it just goes on and on. So we're going to come out of this guy. And then we got your electric diagrams. So we'll click into this guy. And I mean, everything in here for whatever engine you got. Look, I'm just going to pick this one. This is IS12 electrical diagram. Engine performance, tell you fault code tests, how to do those tests. And I'll let you guys go through that. Then we got another one here for electrical diagrams for the Cascadia electrical diagnostics. And it tells you transmission, the pin, the data links. And it's a lot of different electronical actual literature. You got your wiring. Let's go here. And this is all wiring. This is wiring on the after treatment. And then we also have the fault code and the wire treatment diagnostic information. This is, you know, this is the Cummins engine here. This is the one that I selected. I did the ISX. Tell you where your engine serial codes and plates are. It's turbo there. And then we have, what's this? Throttle control, system wiring. It's just a lot of information here, guys, that you can have for your truck. Okay, so we're going to come back out of this. We're going to go back up. I'm going to show you some other stuff. Look, this is the heater and air conditioning for the different ones. We're just going to pick this random one, heater and air conditioner. Now they cover this in the shop manuals too, but they also, I have it broken down. If you just need to look in something about your heater or air conditioner, you can find that information in here. And there are a lot of pictures. I'm just going through them, guys, real quick. See, here's some pictures here. Tell you where your face vents are, floor vents, your controls, and different things like that. Look here, we got the connectors for the different components, and it tells you what each pin is in the connector. Check that out. So when you pull the connector off, it tells you it's number 7, the number, the color is light blue, and this is your recirculation actuator ground, the evaporator sensor, and it tells you which pin, the color. Very extensive information here. Yep. So just kind of running through this for you. And again, it has them all for different, you know, whatever ones you got. This is the HVAC, Night Phoenix, depending on your system, because some of them got different systems. So this covers the night system. I've never actually seen that one in the truck, but some Cascadias do have that. And this is just, you know, just going through the stuff that you get in here. You can get out the air conditioning. Let's go into the maintenance manual. This is a good one to have. And this covers, it's called Run Smart. This is the original Freightliner 1 maintenance manual. It tells you all the models it covers. CA 113 DC, 113 SLP, 125s, all of those. And just browse through this. It tells you everything, like bushings. Those were the bushings. I just saw that. That's the bushings for your valve cover. And this tell you when you should do certain things, how to check your fan clutch, engine and radiator, when you should do your fluid changes, clutch, release bearing, lubrication, what to lubricate. That's another good thing, because a lot of guys don't even know what to lubricate. It tells you your hydraulic fluid levels, what they should be, the type of fluid you should be using. This is the official maintenance manual. Transmission fluid change and the magnetic plug cleaning, because a lot of people don't clean the plugs out when they do the transmission pans. It's a lot of stuff in here, good information to just have, guys. So I've put in all this together so that you guys can download it and you'll have it. The one with the everything is going to be in the ballpark of about 35 bucks. And the shorter version it'll still have the repair manuals, but that one's going to be about 25 bucks. Actually, it might, I got it wrong. I think it's going to be about, I'm going to put those out for about 49 for the big one. You get everything. Yeah, 49 bucks. And the other one, if you just want repair, basic repairs, a few electrical, you know, books, maybe you might just want the engine code one manual. The engine code manual will be the cheapest one. You can buy that separately. I'm going to put that on the board for 15 bucks. And you can, it'll be all self-automated. You guys can just go on the website, click, add it to the cart, download it, and it'd be done deal. So you should axle, drive axles, and the U-links, drive links, steering rods. Tells you how to do cambers and alignment, even though you ain't gonna be doing your own alignment, but tells you how to do it, how to change the differential fluid here. I'm just trying to run through this, guys, because I don't want to make the video long. I just want you guys to see what you're getting and the value of this. And I actually think, and you believe it or not, I'm giving you guys this on a deal, because these manuals and these books are like hundreds of dollars for one book, you know. So this is really a deal here. And again, everything you could want to know and know how to do is here. Let's go into this is the guide. And some of these, like I said, guys, have, like I said, the body work, how to take like your sleeper apart, the engine oil, engine breakdown. I'll show you guys that for you guys that want to see the engine stuff. This is telling you where your SAM cab is and about the SAM cab and what it controls, the multiplexing system. Yeah, I mean, it is a lot of stuff in here, guys, to go through. So just browsing. Look, here's some more stuff about the interior lighting. Look at that. Tell you where all of them are, even on the back of the truck. And I'll show you, we even got the after treatment ones, manuals. Tells you what the steady on means, if it's flashing on the turn signal activated, different things here for that. It tells you about more of the mounted, flush mounted utility lights. This one's actually in color. And there is a lot of them that are in color, like engine wise. Look at the sleeper. Here we go. Look at this breakdown of the sleeper. Wow. This is double bunk. And what is it telling us here? Interior lighting parameters. Oh yeah, where all your lights are located in the sleeper. And tells you, you know, by numbers. Look at this, is the mid roof. This is actually the one that I have. And tells you everything there. Interior parameters, mid roof still. This is really good. I mean, I use this. This is what I use, guys. This is how I know what the specs of things supposed to be when I'm doing my after treatment and keeping my truck in tip-top shape. This is the information that I know, because sometimes you want to call the dealer and they don't want to give you the information. They don't want to tell you what you need to know, you know. And it's like even part numbers for stuff, you know, you can get the cab features with parameters. I mean, airlines and plugs, body builder connector, front of the vehicle. A lot of stuff here. And this is just the guide one. We ain't even got to the repair, engine repairs and stuff. Get to that. But I just kind of wanted to see what's in that. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I'm going to go through quite a bit so you guys can see. Look, they even got the technical bulletins on here for you to tell you what, you know, what recalls and things you need to check here. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here, guys. I mean, cabin can compatibility. So yeah, you got your technical bulletin books. What else? I think I might have accidentally closed it. Let me go back in here. Yeah, I did. And then we got our cam codes, our fault codes. We got our suspension maintenance. Here's our SRS. Our engine one is here. I'm gonna go into our this is the SRS and your codes for your safety response, and tells you basically what those codes are going to mean for your safety response system if you're having issues with that. But look, SAM cab charts, steering system, coolant. And here's your ISX. Let's go into the after treatment and the SCR. And all your charts. Here's the Cummings. Here's the DD is in here. Here's the Detroit diesel one. Tell you what your back pressures are. And this is how, when I'm checking, guys, matter of fact, this is a good, we're going to jump into this right quick. When I'm checking the pressures and I say I know what the pressures are supposed to be, if you watch any of those videos, this is where I get that information from. So it tells me my Detroit diesel maximum back pressure values and what they should be. 5.2 at 50 horsepower. Because somebody asked that question, it's like, how do you know what the specs is supposed to be? Here it is right here in the guidelines. Exhaust tailpipe back pressure guidelines. And that is for, like I said, the Cummings and the Detroit in here. Let's get into the engine. We do another after treatment. Why not? Different. This is an older, not an older unit. This is a different unit, but this is, they have them all on here for the typical. And it basically still tells you how they operate. They all pretty much operate the same. Let's get out of that guy. And then we got our, where was our EPA coolant? Let's see what this guy. Oh, yep, here's your coolant metering unit, your fuel pump and the water pump. Sorry, yeah, fuel pump's right here. Water pump and thermostat is right there. And look, gives you the breakdown of when you're pulling everything off of it. Here's the thermostat for you guys that have the separate thermostats. And there's your meter and housing. Oil cooler, they call it the oil cooler module. You guys remember I did this on my truck. I did the full video on that. Here's your cooler for your EGR. The water manifold. This is for the 15, DD15 and 16 is covered on here. I told you it has them all. Water pumps. And let's get out of that. I keep closing that out. So, like I said, guys, this is the big package. This is going to be the one that's going to be. I'm going to put this again, like I said, about, you know, that's going to be about that $40-ish for this particular one. The one that'll be a little cheaper. Now I have this one broken down into, you know, easy folders for you guys. Here's all the wiring diagrams too. And I mean, for everything you need, you can zoom it up, and this will work on Mac or Windows, whatever you got. And guys, you can even have this on your phone. You can download it, have it. If you got a Google Drive like you use, I say you need to know what your codes is. You got it right there on your phone. So if you guys need help with learning how to do that, I'll tell you. But yeah, all your anti-lock brakes, tells you everything. All your wiring diagrams, computer data lines. computer data lines, system wiring. You know, if you look at it, it'll tell you like this is what circuit is this. This is for the transmission, Allison transmission, and how it's wired and where it plugs into the switches and the solenoids and how it shifts. And look, here's your cooling fan circuit. Yeah. So all the wiring diagrams that you need are here. Now let me show you guys the other one. This is the shorter one, but in this top one, you see I put everything in, you know, folders where you can just click what you're looking for. And you still got to click through some of them, and because some of them are going to have so much information in it. Even the airlines and the air system and how the airlines are ran are in here. So that's definitely helpful when you're trying to track down air leaks. Now I'm going to show you the second one here, which is this one. This is going to be probably the cheaper out of them. So it's got all your Freightliners. So this is going to be your workshop manual. And this one has the 125 and the DC and the LC models. I said this won't have all of them, but this is kind of the basic one for all the Cascadias, right? That was the fifth wheel up there. I just skated by. Look, frame rails. You see shocks and struts breakdown on that. Leaf springs. And like I said, this has everything in it. Shocks. Height control valve for your air, for your rear. I'm just browsing through stuff, guys, just to show you guys. I know I'm going quick. Here's your airbags, how to do those. And then literally the instructions are really good. If the air spring mounts to the leaf spring, disconnect the bottom of the air spring from the leaf spring. If the air spring mounts to the crossbar, disconnect the crossbar from the leaf spring by removing the cap, screw, nuts. And you can click on this one. I have it set up where you can click on it and see the figures, but the figures are up here. Yep. And then we have like I said, the engine breakdown is in here too, guys, for the engine, if you want to break your engine down for whatever reason. So that's the first one. And then when we go to Freightliner 2 manual, like I said, I made these clickable. This one appears to be doing what it's supposed to do. So you can just go in here. So let's say electronic power distribution, and it'll tell you what these codes mean and different lingo in the manual. But yeah, more of stuff about the truck, where things are located, where your SAM cab, your PDM is. This is telling you the locations of different things. I'm going to zoom on down. I actually use this one quite a bit. And like I said, this is going to be the cheaper one. And this is one I think most people will be able to get a lot done with this particular one here. This repair manual. I know I'm breezing through. Just trying to find the engine stuff before I end this video. I didn't want this video to be that long, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm a truck guy, so I like looking at this kind of stuff too. So some of you guys will enjoy just scrolling through this stuff with me anyway, right? Air valves. Yeah, so let me see. Let me get out of this guy. I think we've got, what is this one? More, you know, if you just want to look up pictures about your oil assembly housing, removal of the water pump, inspection of the water pump, removal of the coil, oil filler, inspection, oil seal, installation, removal, DDS, DDI, Detroit EPA diesel, EPA 7 guide. I think these are going to be our repair. EPA 7. Yeah, these are going to be our repair. This is DD 13 and 15. Probably got some engine stuff in here. Application and installation for various things. And it tells you what on here. After treatment system, intake, cooling system, water pump, fan system, water pump, engine component, oil supply and requirements. That's 10.4. Let's go take a look at that. Oh, I'm scooping past. Oh, now this guy here, look, we getting in the color now. So check that out. DD platform on highway engine. It tells you everything you need to know about that. The cylinders, 1, 2, 3, 4, right side, fire order. See, this is the stuff. This is the good stuff here. It even shows you the flow of the oil. I seen that on here because I've used it, and how your oil actually flows through your engine. Tell you how the coolant flows. Here you go. How it goes through your oil, your EGR cooler, and how the coolant actually flows from the engine and turbo intake air. Yeah, this is the good stuff here. Trying to get down to that. Look at that. There's your right here, how it hooks up. Air inlet system tells you how the air inlet goes in and take throttle, turbine. Lots and lots of information, guys. Lots of information. Look, the exploded view of the turbo. Breakdown of that. And you know, let's say you need this elbow piece. You can go on here, look at the dealer, say, I need number 10. And it tells you what number 10 is. The exhaust pipe. But that's the elbow off of the intake there. But so many uses to have this stuff. Look, even show you where it goes, connections on both sides of the engine. Oh, here's the after treatment. I just passed the after treatment. Oh, there it is. So this is the standard unit, DLC and the DPF. And then the one box is on one of these two. Hydrocarbon and the doser tells you where that is and how to clean it. So all your DEF, this particular manual covers a lot of stuff, but then you have those other menus that go in detail and also goes into some of the same stuff, just depending on how far you need to go into it. So that's why I said I'm giving you guys all of it so that you'll have everything that you need to have. This is another breakdown of your oil to air charge cooler. And see, we saw that in the other one. Yep. I'm going to go down to 10 because I think that said 10 for our oil. There's just so much stuff on this thing. That look, fuel system with 9. Just saw some pictures. Tell you how the fuel is. Oh, there it is. Look, fuel system, how it's plumbed and schematic diagram. This is for the DD series. It tells you how your fuel tanks are, even how your lines come in, your return, the volume where your baffles are in your tanks. 5% volume that tells you to leave for fuel expansion, and that's what's here. The fuel neck. Wow. Never had to look at that, but Okay, here's our oil flow, and it is in 10, like it said, 10.2. And it tells you how the oil comes in. I think this is neat. It comes up from your sump, which this is what always breaks on our trucks on the DD15, because this is plastic and these tubes break, and this is why you lose oil pressure. And this is why a lot of people tear their engines up. You should really go in here and change these pipes. These two pipes are where your O-rings are. So you take these two pipes, they pop right out, and there's O-rings that go in there. And when those O-rings go bad, that'll cause you to have low oil pressure as well. But in my case, remember guys, when I first started out, my truck went down and I had broke this, and it broke like halfway and it couldn't suck the oil up. So luckily it happened while I was parked in that idle, and I immediately caught it. I was not driving the trucks. Otherwise, I probably would have scored the bearings, which also brings me to, if you look here, it's showing you that the oil comes down and coats these bearings. These are your main bearings here, that it's showing you how the oil flows, and then it goes up to the turbo, keep the turbo cool, and the top of the head, your valves. I'm just running through it, but it's a little bit more than that it's doing. But you can literally see how your oil flows through the engine and what are the main components that we need to pay attention to. And then here's your oil cooler right here. And that's that big oil cooler that sits on the side of the engine. And that's your oil filter and your filler where it comes in, and it shows you the flow of everything. And it actually goes up into the head and then back down and then down. So it's like continuous loop, falling and going around. So with that, guys, if you're interested, you can get these on the website. I'm going to be loading them up today. I hope you guys found that useful. And again, covering from 12 to 17 body Cascadia with Cummins or ISX engines. There was in that maintenance book, you know, how to do like your belts and things, the typical stuff that you could do, and the routing and how things should go, all in there, guys. So put it out there, you know. I hope it helps you guys, and it'll also help me and support me and the channel. And I'm going to try and get more coming. I'm going to try and get more truck information that I can put on the site for you guys to get. Be it, you know, the Pete's, the Pack card. I actually can get that stuff, so it'll be coming. So if this helps, let me know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. It's your boy. I holla back.